Hi, welcome to Gist.com. I can tell you this is the place to be. You're welcome. In this channel, we talk about trending matters as it comes, so stay tuned, okay? I really want to make this quick video about, we've all heard about OSINACHI, this lady. I don't even know where to start from, but this really saddens my heart to see what's going on, okay? Today, let's talk about, her exit, and I don't just know how to even start. I can't still believe, what happened. Let's talk about this beautiful woman who have blessed so many souls with the gift of her voice. It really came to a shock to me to hear what happened to her. Seriously, it's very hurting. The issue here we'll be discussing about is the abuse she went through, which led to her exit on earth. As I was going through her stories, I learned that man she called her husband is a pastor. Can you believe this? A pastor. Oh, may God have mercy on us. What are we not going to see in the house of God? All in the name of serving God. When said that someone is God-fearing, at least I would assume the person is God-fearing, the person loves God, the person is compassionate, kind, love others as he loves himself, because those are the quality God has, right? Which one is beating someone else's daughter all in the name of marriage, for crying out loud? Honestly, OSINACHI got it all wrong by trying and hoping her abuser would change for better, all in the name of marriage. She should have just left. Honestly, it's not worth it. Women, please get in here. Today, let me talk to you personally. Not today is not for men. This is not to say that men don't go through abuse, but today we're focusing on ladies because we're seeing that it's getting too rampant when it comes to, wife beating in marriage and all of that stuff. Women, okay? Marriage is not an achievement. Let me repeat that again. Marriage is not an achievement. If for any reason you decide to get married and it happened that you got married and either before or after the marriage you get abused, my dear sister, I would advise you to just don't even wait for it to happen the second time. Once it happens the first time, please just pack your things and leave. Leaving, you can either decide to separate at least to know what the cause of the abuse is. And if the person is not going to change, in most cases, they never change anyways, just leave. You'll find someone else, trust me. Someone that loves you for who you are. But first, you have to love yourself, okay? And to highlight more on this abuse of a thing, just in case you don't know, abuse is not only referring to physical abuse. Abuse come in different forms. It could be physical abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse, any kind of abuse you can think about on earth. Please and please leave that marriage if you're experiencing such. It's not worth the headache. It's not worth laying your life for. Even if, you know, you're thinking of staying because of the children, I believe it's still not worth, the whole stress and the whole headache, because a man that loves you, nor your children, would never lay his hands on you or abuse you in any form, period. And it's that simple. A man who loves you for you, when he saw you and decided he wanted to spend the rest of his life with you, he won't even want you to go through such stress or headache. He would love you just the way he loves himself, period. Because I don't understand which one is beating somebody else's daughter, especially there in Nigeria. For some, for sure, I know that the society plays a big role, even some family members too. Because if they have placed laws for an abuser and make that law effective, all this will not be rampant. Let me tell you, it's one thing to have laws in place, and it's another thing to have those laws to be effective in the society. But as we know now, The love of money will not let our people see and say the truth, even when they can clearly see the truth. So, ladies, please and please, thinking of being with any man in a relationship, either married or just dating, first fall in love with yourself. You know what that does? It helps to see clearly when a guy approaches you, because you would not want to be blindfolded by the so-called love and be in bondage afterwards. Because when you love yourself, you can actually see how people treat you. That's just the truth. Marriage should not be a bondage. It should be about two people coming together and deciding they want to love each other unconditionally and grow their lives together. This doesn't mean there will be no trying times that will lead to quarrels, because in the first place, nobody's perfect. So two imperfect people coming together, of course, there will be misunderstanding. As the saying goes, we can disagree to always agree. And even if both don't agree, there should, be some form of respect for each other and each other's opinion. Ladies, please never let any man treat you like you're nothing on earth, okay? If he thinks you're nothing, why can't he stay single? What's wrong with being single? If he knows he can handle loving somebody else's daughter, then let him just be single. It's that simple. Another thing I want to highlight here is that women, you had a name before being with any guy. If he's abusing you, it just shows that he doesn't respect both you and your family. So what's the point of being with someone who doesn't even love you guys? Like, who doesn't even embrace your family? Just like this man called, I don't even know what his name is. Anyways, if taking his last name is why you're still in an abusive relationship or marriage, please drop that name and go back to your father's name. You had a name before you met him. What kind of a man laid hand on his wife? Doesn't make any sense to me. Another aspect I would like to talk about is about parents sending their children back to their abuser. Parents, please stop sending your children back when they complain to you about their husband. I know this is not the case for OSINACHI, because her mom keeps saying she wanted her back in that BBC video, if you've watched it. Because we know so many families discourage their children from coming home, all in the name of shame or whatever. I don't know. If you're still in an abusive marriage or relationship because of your children, my dear, you're even doing the worst, because you're emotionally and psychologically damaging those children. And we're also saying it's okay to be, like their father if you have a son. And for the daughters, it's okay to have a man beat you. Did you guys hear what OSINACHI children said in that video, that interview? They said that their dad said it's okay to beat their mom. Can you imagine that? That man is from the pit of... Please complete the sentence, honestly. Another enablers of this abuse are churches and religious bodies. There are another people that encourage this kind of thing. They will tell you, keep praying, blah, blah, blah. Stay instead of leaving. If they say all kind of things that I don't understand. I want to believe such people, if they are leaders of the churches, are also abusers. Women, don't listen to any of that. Don't listen, because a lot of them are also the same. That's why they're encouraging you to stay. Okay? We can go on and on and on and on this case. After watching the OSINACHI's mom and sister's interview, I was speechless. I was absolutely speechless. There's one thing that I really want you ladies to know today, or take home today, is that you are worth it. Yes, I said it. You are worth it, in a capital letter. Don't let anybody ever make you feel less. Don't do it. You're human just like any other man is human, okay? Don't. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and share my video. Leave your comment down below, and I'll see you some other time. Bye.